What it do, buddy?
Sup, man? What's up? What's up? My body. My body is here. I don't know, man. I'm
The
bored.
outside is finished, just gotta do inside.
Think so? You see what's going through my brain? It just bothers you that the outside is looking so great and the inside's just all fucked up. Oh.
Same rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, I'm bored, man. I changed my character. No July 4th partying for you, Bacon? I need some more sea lanterns. You think guardians like suffocate outside of water? I need to see if these things suffocate and drop loot. If they die from suffocating. Because they're a fish. What are you doing, Bacon? Why isn't it spawning anything? You think it needs water above it? Or below it? Let's see, look, he's flopping around. He's just flopping around. You think the Exodo kills it? I don't like that that one's still flopping around. I thought they despawned after a minute. What? Why? Are you telling me if I move them away from the spawner, they don't despawn and I can have more? I'm wondering if the Exodo will kill it. Well, I kind of need Ooh, I could probably. See, this is what doesn't make sense because it says on Google that a magma cube will not drop loot if it's killed by um, environmental things. But the big magma cubes, when they die, they drop loot. So I kind of wonder, like, if I go and stick the Guardian spawner in here, will it give me the loot? Because when this magma cube dies, it drops loot. The big one. And when the medium one dies. I just hope the Guardian doesn't start killing the frogs. Nothing. How is that thing not dead yet? Wow, that hit the snow and everything. And I don't have more powdered snow. I got one. Can someone tell this thing he's gotta go? It's like it knows I'm trying to hit
Yo
it.
yo.
Yo, yo.
I'm the guy from CWP.
Nice.
What you mackin'?
I'm not making anything. I'm trying to get this thing out of here. I don't get how it's not dying from the snow. There we go. Holy. It did drop crystals. Or was that for me hitting it? Let's find out. There's crystals in here. Not that many, though. Um,
You got your
alright, I
first
guess
light.
I got my first light. Thanks. I'll worry about the light thing after.
You brought Guardian Spawner.
No, I had those. I was trying to sell them, but I want the lights now, so I put them back in. I wasn't a fan of the crystals were ending up in here, in this end crate, rather than going into the item filter. See, like they were working for a bit, and then they just stopped. and they started going in that crate. And then, but this one stayed the way.
Right.
No, more like 13. I just sold one 2 days ago for 13 million. You can only get those in the Eternal bundle.
What then I got scammed slash.
Yeah, you must have. I just sold mine 2 days ago for 13, and really the lowest I've seen them posted on the item market was like 12 million maybe. If you sold a Guardian spawner for less than 12 million, then you sold yourself out. You didn't get scammed, you just didn't do your research.
I traded for 5 mil in orbit bow.
Well, you never said the orbit bow. I mean, I don't know how much the orbit bow is worth, but I don't know if it's worth 7 million.
Trenton gave me as a gift.
What, the bow?
No spawner.
Oh, the spawner. Nice.
Trenton try.
Well, then you didn't really get ripped off. If you got it for free, you made money on it.
Yeah, I mean I made a profit.
Yeah, exactly. So you didn't get ripped off. It's not like somebody tried to undercharge you for it. In the orbit bow, I mean, you can only get the orbit bow by buying the orbit set, which is 180 orbits, and you get the full armor set. You get the full armor set, you get a sword and a bow. So, I mean, really, the bow is like, I don't know, worth maybe like 30 orbits,
I got orbit armor.
and 31 orbit is worth about 45k. So 10 would be 450. So for 30 orbits, you're only getting a cast value of just over 1 million. Be 1,350,000.
You know trading. Trenton.
No, I think I've seen the name in the global chat, but I don't know them. I don't think I've ever been there either.
He's in chat. He's staff.
Oh, nice.
How to get the July 4th title?
I have no idea. I'm Canadian, so July 4th doesn't really matter to me. How come there wasn't a Canada Day title?
I checked out your store review. Very good.
Very nice, very nice. Get some more.
Anyways, nice renovations. IGTG by you.
Wait a minute.
I hear nothing but people shooting fireworks and guns. It will happen all night for a few days as usual. Man face booming.
Ah, that's rough, King. I know when I walked to Tim Hortons, it was all smoky outside because the Americans across the border are lighting off so many fireworks. It's making the air smoky over here. But then they're the same Americans that are gonna complain when Canada had a forest fire, and they're all like, "Oh, it's all smoky outside." And they're complaining about it. That makes sense, right? They're complaining about a forest fire, but then they're making our air quality all smoky for fireworks. That makes sense.
Rolling on the floor laughing in California has natural weekly forest fires. Why are they complaining?
I know. I don't know. It was there was like a big forest fire somewhere in Canada that neighbors the states, and like it was like making the air all smoky in like New York and shit, and everybody was like crying, complaining about it. And we're over here like, okay, well, there's nothing we can do about it. Like, it's kind of called a forest fire for a reason because it's a forest fire. I mean, to be honest, it's actually people that are the reason forest fires kind of mainly happen. I don't know if you know this or not, but you know, stuff like when you're walking in a forest, uh, and you have like glass bottles on your or anything, you it's like really illegal.
Oh yeah, the sky went red. That looks intense. How did it happen over there?
It was just a forest fire, a random fire started. That it wasn't started by people. It was just a random combustion. Like, and there's like a lot of causes to it. One of the main causes is people littering glass out in the woods. So what happens is like a broken bottle can just be on the ground, right? And it could have like some morning condensation on it, which turns into a little puddle inside the little piece of broken glass. And then all it'll take is just the sun to hit it the right way and turn it into like a magnifying glass. You know, if you hold a magnifying glass under the sun, you can make like that really hot beam. So basically, that's how majority of forest fires are starting nowadays is because all the garbage and everything that's
Right, makes sense.
being tossed into the environment. You know, tourists come, they drink a bottle of fucking a glass bottle of water or pop or whatever, and then they think they're all cool and throw it out into the forest. Even something as simple as a plastic bottle of water. Did you know that you can start a fire by filling up a clear plastic Ziploc bag? You know those little clear plastic Ziploc baggies? You can fill one of those up with water, and if you like hold the top of it and make it pressured so that like the outside is kind of like rounded a little bit, and you can hold it a certain way in the sun, and you can use it like a magnifying glass and start a fire from a plastic bag of water. So now just imagine how many plastic bags are out there in forests, like holding water from morning condensation and other shit. you can start a fire with like
10.
a crazy amount of
They
different
travel for
things.
miles and miles in California on their hella drive-in and it starts fire out there.
Yeah, there's that too. I mean, people just having campfires and not only that, you got to think like there's natural combustion, right? Like I don't know if you've ever noticed or ever bought like a large amount of mulch. So it's like dirt and wood and shit, like decomposing wood and everything all mixed together and like people use it for like their gardens and stuff. There's like a whole bunch of different types of mulch you can get, but wood chips is like one of the bigger ones. And then a lot of logging companies deal with it too. So when you have a big pile of like wood chips or like even farmers deal with it too. So you have a big pile of hay or you can have a big pile of cut grass. You know, people running gardening companies have those big piles of cut grass they go and throw. So one of the natural elements of decomposition is heat. So sometimes when you have like a big ass pile of wood chips or a big ass pile of cut grass or the farmers with their hay and that, like it generates heat in the center of the pile. So like that heat from the pressure of the pile and then the decomposition, everything working together, it can combust and start a fire. So you got to think about um, when seasons pass and trees drop all their leaves and things, like the leaves all pile on top of each other and like eventually it starts decomposing where like you could get to a point of where the pile starts decomposing and generating heat and then just catches on fire and lights the whole forest on fire. But like farmers and people, they go and they like wood big piles of wood chips and stuff. They always like play in it. Like they use machines to spread it out and move it around to get it like out in the open so that the heat can escape because like what's more of happening is it's turning into like a little mini oven, right? Like all the heat staying in that one spot and then it concentrates and then turns into a fire. Do you know anyone that has a compost bin? Like where they go and throw like all their glass clippings and their yard clippings and then their gardening clippings and then all the organic stuff from their house, they throw it all in the composting and it all
We can
fucking
do it manually on our farm. Burn the fields. I never asked my dad's boyfriend why they do it every year.
yeah. So that could be why. Well, I mean, there's with burning fields, there's a whole bunch of different things. Um, some people, I think they burn their fields at the end of a season to make it easier for the next crop. Because if you burn the field, then you don't really have to do as much work taking out all the old plant. And then, I mean, ashes turns into compost. So if you burn everything and then you go and plow it all, you take that they use that big machine that like turns all the dirt. When they go and turn it all, it's just gonna mix all the ash and the dirt and create more composted earth, I would call it. And if you're wondering how I know Perry King, it's because I just smoked a joint, so I somehow unlock weird fucking things that I think about. Alright? I have no idea if anything I just said is actual fact. I'm just using simple, common sense thinking to answer your questions. What I was gonna say about the compost thing, though, is if you know anybody with a compost bin and you go over and put your hand above it, you'll feel heat coming off of it, and that's just the shit inside decomposing. I feel like you're getting turned up or something. Either that or you're still upset about the Superman thing. My dad came over for coffee today, and he brought my nephew again. So he comes in and he's like, "Hey, Uncle Delian, Grandpa George said I could play the game." And I was like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Can I play Minecraft? You have Minecraft?" I was like, "Yeah, I have Minecraft. We can play Minecraft." So I turned Minecraft on for him, and I started his own world for him. He gets in. I have it on survival, on easy mode. It's like, "Where's all the blocks?" I'm like, "Oh, do you want creative mode, like where you have unlimited blocks?" He's like, "Yeah, I want that." I'm like, "Okay." So I turn it to creative mode, hand him the controller, go outside for a smoke. Comes to the door. "Dylan, this is boring. Uncle Dylan, this is boring. I want to play something different." I'm like, "Okay, what? Do you want to play like a different game mode or you want to play like a different game?" He's like, "I want to play a different game mode." So I'm like, "Okay, well, just give me a sec. Let us finish the smoke. I'll come in and switch the game mode." So I come in, I switch the game mode to some weird PvP mode, okay? And I didn't even look. My fucking orbits and everything were on there. So I'm sitting here talking to my dad. He's like running around, and then like I look up and he's standing in front of a freaking one of those premium in-game things to buy with the Minecraft coins, like that you pay money for the coins. So he's standing in front of it, It's asking him if he wants to buy it. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's like, hey, you don't buy that. He's like, what do you mean? Why? I'm like, well, don't. I said, don't buy that. That costs real money. Like, get out of that room. Like, go to something different. Go fight people in your PvP thing like you wanted. So he leaves the room and he's like going and fighting people. I'm talking to my dad, and then he's like, oh, I'm bored. This is boring. I'm like, okay, well, like, what? Like, I just woke up. My dad says he's coming over with fucking Milo, and now I gotta be like the entertaining clown of the day. And so I was like, all right, well, do you want to play like a different game or something? And he's like, yeah, a different game. I want to play a different game. I'm like, okay. Well, what kind of game do you want to play? I want to play that shooting game I played last time I was here. The last time he was here, he played Apex Legends. He didn't do very good at it. Anyways, I'm like, well, I don't have that downloaded anymore. Like, here, we can play this. So I put on a game called Serious Sam, a Serious Sam collection. So he's like going through, shooting everything for a while, shooting everything for a while. And then, like, I would go outside for a smoke, comes to the door right away. I'm bored. This is boring. I was ready to lose it. Like, I'm like, fuck, like, I don't, what do you want, man? Like, you wanted Minecraft, then you say you're bored. Then you wanted PvP, then you say you're bored. Then you wanted a shooting game, I gave it to you, now you're bored. Like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. So I was like, okay, well, like, just give us a minute, let me finish my smoke, and I'll come in and change the game for you, I guess. So I come in, he's still playing the shooting game, and then my dad's like, okay, well, we're leaving in a minute, Milo. And then he's like, oh, well, I want to play Minecraft again. I want to play Minecraft again. I'm like, hey, well, like, we already had Minecraft open, man. So I open Minecraft again, and then he's like, I want to see some of the stuff you built. And I was like, okay. So I open up this, and I'm like flying around showing him stuff. And he's like, "Let me see it. I want to play it. I want to walk around and see it." And I'm like, "No," I said, I have money in here. Like, I'm not really comfortable letting somebody else just run around and start fucking breaking shit. Like, what do you mean?" So I'm like, "No, sorry, buddy. Like this, I have a lot of time in here. I can't let you play this one." And my dad's like, "Why not? Why can't he play it?" I was ready to be like, "Why don't you fuck right off? Like, you're in my house demanding me to tell what my stepsister's kid to just fucking have full rights to do whatever he wants in my house? I don't fucking think so." So I was like I got a lot of time in here, right? And I have money in it. I don't want him clicking the wrong thing. Like, what the fuck's wrong with that? Whoa, watch your language. I'm like, what's my fucking language? I said, you're in my fucking house. Like, what? I'll swear if I fucking want. And then he just shakes his head. Like, yeah, go ahead, shake your fucking head. You came over here with somebody else's kid, and you want me to fucking bend over backwards? Like, what? I don't think so. This kid has no moral value to my life at all. He's my stepsister's kid. I'm not gonna fucking bend over and let the kid do whatever he wants just because he's a kid. Like, no. You gotta learn, when you come to Uncle Dylan's, there's fucking respect to be held. If I say I don't want you running around in that game mode, you're not running around in that game mode. It's simple as that. Grandpa George doesn't have a fucking say. Fucking rough out here, baby. Just cooled down. I'm sweating again. Like, I get that you gotta kind of, like, be willing to let kids try stuff, but like, I'm not. That's not my kid. I'm not gonna fucking let him walk all over me and do whatever he wants. I told him he's not playing the game mode. He's not playing the game mode. Simple as that. Tell me to watch my language in my fucking house. I almost felt like saying, "What are you gonna do? You gonna go tell your dad?" Same with my dad. Like, what? What are you gonna do? You gonna tell the kid's parents? Come on down, man. I'm waiting. You know where I live. It wasn't my choice to have the kid come over here. If it was my choice, the kid never would have came here because I never would have had to go and clean up and everything. You know, I got fucking like joints and roaches and fucking. We got my weed pipe, fucking weed buster, everything sitting in here. The last thing I want is a kid sitting at my chair. I had to spend like fucking 45 minutes cleaning up this area just so that my stepsisters could come sit here and tell me what to fucking do in my own house. I don't think so, Perry King. I don't think so. I don't have any more white oak saplings. Alright, good. Thinking about getting rid of all these chickens. Yeah, no, I just wasn't having it, Perry King. I'm not really a fan of being bossed around in my own house. I need more prismarine. I think I can make blocks out of just the shards. No, I need the other shards. Sucks, they give you so many of these little shards and they don't really have much use. It's these big prismarine shards that you want. Prismarine shards and then prismarine crystals. The crystals do nothing. Like they do, but they don't. I think I'm gonna have to go fucking destroy another water temple. It just sucked to look for. Man, did the stream fucking turn off or something? No? Perry King, I'm reading back on your message. What's, did you typo? Yo, is that all gravel? What? It is all gravel. That's crazy. Just left me, Perry King. I get it. Oh, fairy king left me all alone. Now here I sit, wondering what I did. I don't know why he hates me now, but it's okay. We'll all live to see another day. Do 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 do. Can you fly? Holy fuck! Every time you're gonna make me jump up and down. Do 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 do. But just Perry King left me on my own. 'Cause he hates me, and I don't know why. Oh, I don't know why I. Oh. Do 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 do. You know what? I'm debating going to play some Path of Exile. This is getting bold. Where did he go? He was online. Oh, you know what? I'll be able to find him on the map. He's in his base. Hey, bitch. Been talking to you. You don't answer me. How dare you? Don't want your chicken. Oh, it's rabbit. How mighty white of me to assume it was chicken.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
That made you comment. Ah! Fine then, I'll just walk over here. Been talking to myself. Maybe this Brick will hold a conversation. Hey, Brick, how you doing today? I had a buddy, his name's Barry King, and I was talking to him, and he didn't reply very much, but I think I'll get more of a reply out of you. Eh? But wow, just like my buddy Perry.
My base. She just went to sleep. I guess I bored her to sleep.
No, oh, correction, Perry King. My base boarded her to sleep. My base put your girlfriend to sleep. That's how lame it is what you're telling me?
She loved the new edition.
The new edition? Oh, audition?
Batman.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys are just trying to make me feel better now. I get it. She says as she's snoring. I got it. I'll just go stand in my corner of loneliness. You know what grinds my gears, Perry King? You know what grinds my gears? That guy didn't know a Guardian spawner was worth 14
She was
million.
wondering why everything was so big over there and I had to explain it to her.
That I had no life? I know. It's not that hard to explain. 1 plus 1. Anyways, that kid didn't know a Guardian spawner is worth 14 million, but he's gonna tell me what a netherite ingot is worth. That's what the world's come to, Perry King.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Wondering why everything's so big over there. I had to explain to her that Namtab has no life. And Namtab has this unspoken patience for weird ass shit. Imagine if I could put this type of dedication towards my actual life, Bacon. Oh, 2 of them spawn. Is somebody...
Well, we both love your weird ass shit way better rolling on the floor laughing loudly crying face.
Yeah, it's just different. That's all. I do like how this turned out, kind of. I'm wondering if I should have used a different color. Like, the picture I was looking at had all these different grays here for the top of the Joker's head. But I don't know, it's just... Like, it still looks like his eye and everything. It's just throwing me off that it's gray. I don't know. There was way too many colors, and I was limited to my colors in the game, so... Like, there was way too many different shades of gray. If you zoom in on that picture I sent you, you'll see that, like, some of these stone grays are actually supposed to be a different gray. But, like, I was just tired. And then the sand, I want to change the end stone sand to, like, sandstone, because it has a different color hue to it. Like, this end stone sand is giving it like too bright of a yellow. You see what I mean? Like the sand has like a weird tiny tint of an orange compared to end stone. End stone is like really yellow. So my problem with it is that it's blending in too much with the white. Like from afar, it's hard to tell apart the white and like where the white starts and where the sandstone, where the end stone starts. But like there is, remember I was saying I'm missing like 8 blocks on the top for the picture and 8 blocks on the bottom of the picture, which shows more of like it shows like a collarbone for Batman and like the Joker's like a little bit of his bottom of the tie.
Wow, this is freaking magnificent, bro. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Freaking magnificent. And then the top like has more of the top of the Batman ear. And then like actually pointed jaggy hair for the Joker. I don't think I'll do anything as big as this again, to be honest. Like a picture of this scale.
Thing is massive.
It is. It's. I'll tell you exactly how many blocks it is right now. Which one is it? Up and down? So we're on 119. To 38. Huh? No, no. It'd be 38 minus 119, right? No. Yeah. So 81 blocks long. 418. 465 is
Holy crap,
47.
it's colossal.
So 81 times 47. That's 3,807 blocks, Perry King. Minus 2 for the beacons. So 3,805 blocks. And you were telling me that I was overreacting about losing count. Is that right? 119 minus 38. Yeah, 81. 81 times 47, 3,807. You gotta think too, when I was doing the lines, I had to keep looking at the picture, switching color, switching color, switching color, switching color, switching color, switching color, looking, switch, and then get to here and go, oh, I don't have that color in my quick bar. Open my inventory, swap out the color, place the color, place the color, place the color, look, oh, we got a different color. Fucking open up the menu, switch out your color. I hated it, Pei King. Especially the Joker part was a lot of back and forth. The Batman part wasn't so much back and forth. Until you got to the mouth area. This was definitely, like, both sides, a lot of back and forth. I'm just glad it's done. But it's taken, because it took so long to do, it's taken motivation out of me. Like, I don't know, I don't have motivation to build anything right now. Because trying to build stuff in this is just a lot of work.
Okay, okay. You did put my terracotta to good use. Bill approved this time, but don't ever let it happen again.
Alright, I'll try. Sorry, Massa, sorry. Sorry, Massa. Yes, Massa, right away, Massa. Do 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 dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you think so? What the fuck are you doing? Oh my god, did you really just do that in front of me? You rotten son of a bitch. Alright, well, you know what? Do it right. You know what that Iron Golem just did right there? He's like, oh, you're bored? Yeah, I'll
A small
fucking
rise just
put you to
move 4
work.
blocks deep into the earth and come above yourself. Right. Then look up and dump the bucket of lava.
Alright. Chill. Fuck you. How about that? Uh,
You do this small favor for me, and all your sins will be forgiven.
You're not gonna ask me to take my pants off again, are you?
Drop 'em.
You know what's funny about that yesterday too? You know you can look up your own username, right, Faking? Or were you not online when you were trying to look at the map?
I wasn't online.
You weren't online? Afterwards, I was like, man, why didn't you just like look up your own self? Make me a part of it. Alright, very good.
I was being lazy. Look, don't use your logic and common sense on me, pal.
Oh. Alright, very good. So, by the sounds of it, you want me to pour lava on myself? Like right here? Is this where you want it? Oh, this isn't where you wanted it. Alright, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go, Bacon. You didn't say for how long.
Okay, smartass.
Oh, 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 oh. Okay, I gotta go pee.
Atomize yourself now in the holy flames of righteous.
You know what that was like? That was almost like Step Brothers. Yeah? Want me to go and rub my nutsack on your drum set? If you do that,
You are forgiven, my child, you have been cleansed. Good.
if you do that, I've been cleansed by the fire.
Rolling on the floor, laughing loudly, crying face.
Oh, look at that. I got the ceiling burned right there. Nice, matey. There's something supposed to be over here. What do you think, Perry King? Some Path of Exile?
Hell yeah.
Alright, alright, alright. I'm gonna... Alright, yeah. I'm gonna go over there. So I'm gonna restart the stream. I'll see you in a minute.